Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. We're in Montreal, and what an energy. And the best hot dogs in any arena is right here tonight for the Habs. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Canadiens get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Here's a short pass to Buchnevich. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but it got just enough to keep it out.
Montembeau's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Blues have played the puck from behind the net. From the boards, he takes that pass. Great read on the block. And that's intercepted by Dobson. And now he passes up to Suzuki. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Dobson. The Canadiens play it along the wing. Angles it over to Buchnevich. And he takes the dish. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Handles the pass from the right wing. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Brogan's got the puck. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Quick pass to Evans. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Blues have it behind the net. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And a little physicality ends that threat. The Canadiens will play it against the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
St. Louis takes it across the line. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Denies him! And he makes that save as well.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Moves it to Struble. And now he angles it across to Evans. Oh, caught him with his head down. Big time stop there.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Polano's won the broad center. The Habs pick up steam and are on the attack. And that's intercepted by Torchenko. The Habs look to start the transition game. Along the half wall with the puck. Battle along the boards. Picked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. And now he moves it to Bjugstad. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puck scooped up by Gallagher. And he serves it across to Davidson. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Feeds it over to Bolduc. Gets in front of it. St. Louis has it in their own zone. The Blues take it along the wall. Cutting to the slot. Wrestling in front. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Montembeau's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Thomas has the puck inside the defensive zone. The Blues work it through center. And takes the feed. Routine save made by Montembeault. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Blues win the draw. They go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. St. Louis will play it from behind the net. Scrum along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle. Suzuki's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Passes it over. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's off a stick. Taken by Suzuki. He's on! How did he stop that one? The Canadiens will go to work here in the offensive zone. On the backhand in front. Fantastic save. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Grabbed along the board by Sundqvist. The Blues carried along the wall. And that's off a stick. Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The game is still scoreless. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Anderson. And that's intercepted by Holloway. And he takes the feed. Anderson's got it along the wing. Here's an offensive chance. St. Louis gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Fowler. Here they come on the attack. Sean denies it in front.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
On the attack along the boards. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Tucker. Takes the feed. Here we go. On the rush here. Picked up along the wall by Kessel. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Johnson. Kapanen's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a short pass to Tucker. Dobson's lugging the puck. And he connects with the long bomb. There's a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Blues win the draw. Puck picked up by Broberg. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Parayko's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Puck grab by Hudson. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Blues win the draw here in their own end. And they manage to clear it. Slides it up to Kapanen. Takes a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And now it's grabbed by Rock. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Throws one up to Gallagher. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check.
Kapanen's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Takes that pass back to the point. Here's a side to slap shot. Wow. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. Through pass ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Takes the pass from the left wing. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Korchenko. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. St. Louis has the puck. Gets the puck in deep.
Parayko's almost out of the box.
Moves it to Matheson. Back at the point, they set it up. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
St. Louis has it against the half wall. Oh, great reflex pass stopped by Montembeault. Booming shot, and that goes off a player. We got a stoppage in play, almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
St. Louis goes to work to the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Sundqvist. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, look at this. Knocks the puck down with a stick. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Montreal's looking to break out. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Schenn. Fires it on net. Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Kapanen's going to play it to the corner. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick feed to Schenn. Pass stolen in the open ice. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Right up the gut. Here they go. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And he was ready for that one. Takes the feed from the left side. Picked up along the boards by Slavkovsky. Scores! Oh, the long tee in full effect.
Oh, this is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment, and his teammates are going to find him. That's what happens here, and he executes like he always does. He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Canadiens have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number 1.
It was a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Puck knocked loose after that hit. The Habs have it from their own end. Feeds the puck over to Caulfield. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Makes a save. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Puck scooped up by Matheson. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. Comes up with the stop.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just haven't looked at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Habs have taken a 1-0 lead. Bjugstad's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it on over to Joseph. Quick pass to Toropchenko. From one point man to another. Too much congestion in front. Glove save made by Montembeault. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Montreal's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Sends it across the ice. Oh, absolutely hammers him. From point blank. Denied by Montembeault.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Blues win the draw. From the point, they take control of it. Through the neutral zone, it goes to the middle. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. Loses the coverage there. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Montembeault. Quick pass across to Anderson. Takes control of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Anderson. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Makes the save with the dropper. Fowler's got it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Holloway. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Carries it in. Sends it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick feed to Kapanen. And he takes the pass. The Habs played along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Shuts him down.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Montreal's got the puck. And that's stolen by Clairou. Handles the pass. The Blues have it behind the net. And the puck's booted away. Kapanen stick handling in his own zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Shot! And there it is, stopped by Binnington. More than half the period has expired. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. St. Louis has the puck here off the faceoff. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Slafkovsky. Looks to make a play over to Suter. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck over to Slafkovsky. The Blues will play it in their own end. Intercepted at center by Dobson. Here's a short pass to Slafkovsky. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Taken by Slafkovsky. Puts it on goal. That's blocked. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Binnington. Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. Carries the puck up through center. Takes a shot. Gets the glove on it. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Montreal's got the lead here late in this first period. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. St. Louis plays it along the wall. Shot! What a save by the goalie. Throws it on goal. Stuffs him again. Slides the puck ahead to Shekai. Quick pass to Gallagher. Quick shot! Scores! It's galley time. Brendan Gallagher scores.
Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Montreal's doubled up on their lead here in the late stages of the first, and that's got to be a real backbreaker at the other end of the ice here.
Especially to make it a 2-goal deficit at the end of the first period, James. I mean, this carries all the momentum with you into the intermission. Just got to find a way to continue that pace, continue that energy to start the second.
Evans picks up the puck. And here's the pass to Ross. Looks to pass it to Evans. Throws it in front. And that doesn't connect. Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. Here's a chance. Scores! What a shot!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Montreal's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. The Blues win possession here in the open ice. With the stop. Grabbed along the boards by Sundqvist. Takes a shot. And it's off the iron.
The Blues bench showing some frustration. position there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in. And a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Feeds it over. Denies him with a save. Johnson's going to play it against the half wall. Good hit to bump him off the puck. And he feeds it down to Sundqvist. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a blast. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Blues make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. And that shot dies in traffic. Takes the feed. Poked off the puck. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. That's not a mid-air using great hand-eye coordination. Battling for it along the boards. Drills him. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here he is, wrestling on net. Scores! Another goal, partner. Is this your worst nightmare as a defender?
It is, James. I like the defensive style game. I didn't like the high-octane offense, which I wasn't a part of. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Montreal's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Slides the puck to Kapanen. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Moves it over to Fowler. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Here's a chance. Great chance and an even better save. Nice block. Denies him with a save.
Montembeau's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Here in the late going of the frame, Montreal's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flip of the stick. The Blues gain possession. Brings the ball off the post.
The Blues are behind in the game, and a lost opportunity there as it hits the post. But I like what they're doing, James. They're driving, they're attacking, and if they continue to do what they're doing, they'll cash in.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Suzuki's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Oh, what a stop! And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Parayko. Puck picked up by Caulfield. Tries to get it over to Suzuki. Moves the puck. Caulfield. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Picked up along the wall by Parayko. The Habs gain control of the puck. Dishes it off. Moves it quickly over to Caulfield. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. The Blues looking against the half wall. Right on the doorstep. The Habs take it across the line. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Montreal's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. St. Louis wins it. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Binnington's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got the exhausted James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Let's get the call. The Canadiens will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Montembeaux's been really sharp tonight, James. And just have a look at his save percentage. And he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities. And the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Sends a pass over. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And the puck leaves the zone. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Canadiens will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Passes it over. Quick stop by Binnington. And a puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves the puck to Kapanen. Good use of the body on the play. Takes the pass. Drives it to the crease. Grabs possession of the puck. Some solid defensive work on their own end with the poke check. With possession along the wall. Scores! Goes shorty! It's a short-handed one at that!
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier. And they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage. And they capitalized and executed with it.
Montreal's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Handles the puck at the point. Here he is, shot right in front. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he turned that one aside.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Sooners ready to take the draw here on this power play. Montreal's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And the puck clears the zone. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. St. Louis is across the blue line. Puck grab by Holloway. Turned aside with a glove by Montembeault. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Canadiens recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nice job to escape the zone. The Blues' man advantage comes to an end and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage. Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. But he manages to find it. Listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
Montreal's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. The Habs start with the puck in their own end. Directs it on over to Slafkovsky. He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies him on the slapper. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Oh, look at the pass. Storms. Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback. But they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
St. Louis needed that. Now can they build on it?
They need to build on it. They've been going through the motions for most of this game, and you have to play with emotion and with fire if you want to be successful. So dictating the pace is going to be the next up.
Muffs the shot attempt. Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Steps it. One of a one-timer and makes the save. Good stop by Binnington.
Unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from the high-danger area.
Quick feed to Beaulieu. Gaining momentum up along the side. And he loses control here. And now it's over to Sundqvist. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
When the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
The Habs lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Montreal's taken possession in their own end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Blues look to start the transition game. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move and the puck disagreed with him.
Thomas tried to do too much here, and it can be frustrating for the players he's playing with, going one-on-one and you lose the puck. It's a tough one.
Picks it off. Look out. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Blues have it now. Gets the puck in deep. The Canadiens have it against the wall. With some open space at center. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Tucked away in the defensive end. The Blues play it along the boards. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Cage is coming up front as they send the puck in. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And he gives it over to Davidson. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Parayko. And now it's grabbed by Holloway. Grabs the puck at center. Fires it. Denies him in close.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play, doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Montreal's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. Here's a short pass to Matheson. Shot! On the blue play. Stars! And there's the counter punch we were looking for. Charles, they answer back.
Now they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Montreal's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Nice zone entry from the right side. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. And he moves it up to Kyrou. And he sends it across to Suter. Fowler's taking it from his own end. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, that sounded like a car crash. The Canadiens get a hold of it. Works it across to Caulfield. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Stops him cold. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, off the outside of the frame. Oh, what a save in front. Makes the save again. Puck scooped up by Bukestad. The Blues take possession of the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Bolduc. Slides the puck across to Suzuki. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Binnington.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
The Canadiens lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Dobson. Great poke check on the reach. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow!
Binnington's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Canadiens will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Thomas has won the draw inside his own end. Angles it over to Bushnevich. Here's a chance on the attack. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. Taken by Dobson. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone.
St. Louis has been on their heels all game, and sometimes you have to adjust and adapt to what your opponent's doing. Find different ways to layer and attack the net.
Intercepted at center by Valeno. Tries to get the puck to Gallagher. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Pushes it across to Holloway. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Roy.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
The Canadiens have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Bukestad's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Roy. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And some good footwork to kick it away. Up along the wing. And they'll dump it in. The Canadiens have it now. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Sends one up to Kessel. Fires it on net. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Blues have been dominated in this game, and a little bit of a pushback here, trying to get something to muster up some confidence, ignite a spark, and that just goes off the post. That's extremely frustrating for the entire team.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Here we are, it's 5-2 in this one. Sooners won the draw inside his own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, gets a little piece of it. And kicks it out of the net. Picked up along the boards by Shekai. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And that doesn't reach the net. The Blues have it from their own end. Tiptoes around the poke check. Quick pass to Suter. Denied by the goaltender.
Montembeau's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Carrier's got the puck in his own zone. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Anderson. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. The Blues gain control of the puck. Strong hit on the play.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
That knocks him off the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Back to the point it goes. Turns him away. Tries to feed it over to Kapanen. Through center along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. They've got numbers here. Kapanen scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing on the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
And it looks like the hockey equivalent of going to the bullpen's happening here as they're going to change goaltenders.
Well, that's going to be it for the goaltender. What a blowout. He's going to get some relief.
The Canadiens look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
St. Louis moves it ahead. Tries to get it to Holloway. Makes his presence known on the ice. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Handles the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Great defensive stick work on the play. They go on the attack through center. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Shot! And it comes up with the save. Here's a shot. Oh, turns it aside once again. They fight for it along the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Goes right to the crease. Puck grabbed by Sundqvist. Slafkovsky's got it against the boards. And that goes off a player in front. Suter's lugging the puck. Across the line from center. some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Suntiston given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
The Canadiens send their man advantage unit out once more.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
The Blues gain possession. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Habs gain possession in their own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Toropchenko's got it along the wing. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Slides it on over to Gallagher. Feeds the puck to Watt. Moves it to the offensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Blues get a hold of the puck undermanned. Sends it in deep. Montreal's got it behind the net. Caulfield's moving the puck through his own zone. Slides it across. And that's intercepted by Broberg.
Knowing how to protect the lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
The Blues gain possession of the defensive zone. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beat, and he somehow got a piece of that. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick feed to Evans. Walker saving a good one by Hofer.
Hofer's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Montreal's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Kapanen's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, comes up with the stop. Takes the shot. There's another stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Passes it over to Fowler. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. St. Louis has it behind the cage. And now he tries to get it across to Buchnevich. And that one's picked off. And now it's grabbed by Buchnevich. Puts it in deep. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Taken along the wall by Carrier. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Fowler. Shakes off the coverage. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puck scooped up by Fowler. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. Blocked in traffic. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Taken by Buchnevich. Moves along the boards with some purpose. And he loses control of the puck. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Handles the pass from the right side. Picked up along the wall by Joseph. Puck picked up by Valeno. St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. The Blues have it in the offensive end. And he makes the save on that play. The Canadiens carry it along the wall. Sends it over to Suter. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Valeno. And that's poked away. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Slides the puck over. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. The Canadiens play it along the wing. Moves the puck over to Folk. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. The Canadiens gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Back to the blue line. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Puck grab by Holloway. Gain momentum up along the side. The Canadiens take it along the wing. To his teammate. And there's the save on the play. St. Louis has it near the wall. Looks to get the puck over to Kyrou. The Habs have it from their own end. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Canadiens have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Here's a shot, and he comes up with it. Passes it to Bjugstad. They've got numbers. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Here's a short pass to Broberg. Shot! Blocked away by Montembeault.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Penalty coming up here. Poleto's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
An opportunity on the power play here. You got to forget about that shorty. Otherwise, you're going to be scared to handle that puck at the top.
St. Louis looks to attack. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And the puck clears the zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Bushnevich. Montreal's got possession while undermanned. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Habs have it against the wall. Feeling the heat short-handed.
He cares. He's got to get their head up and get the puck down the ice.
And a successful clearing attempt. The Blues look to start the transition game. Receives the pass. And there's the save. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
St. Louis has to find a way to build on this now, Cheryl.
They're going to have to claw their way back to get into this one, and it's going to be shift by shift. They're not worried about what happened. They have to be looking forward and worried what's coming next.
And here at center, that's intercepted.
Montreal is finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
Quick pass to Shen. And he takes the dish. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Scooped up along the wall by Tucker. Suter's got it in the defensive end. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Suzuki. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, what a stop on the play.
brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the Hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Montreal's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. Moves it to Parayko. The Canadiens ready to go to the attack. And a great save! Hofer's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Montembeault's been outstanding tonight, really standing on his head and giving his team a chance. Desperation save. Look at this sequence here, James. I mean, everyone in front of him has to find a way to clear that puck and give the guy a break.
Montreal's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Gains the zone through center. And the puck skips away after that move.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Puck scooped up by Matheson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Sends it over to Thomas. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Fans, tonight our world famous blend is dropping $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. The game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Canadiens have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Joseph's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Montreal's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Montembeault's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Canadiens have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Picked off. The Blues going to work on offense. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Taken by Dobson. Slides it across to Caulfield. The Blues grab possession of the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Bolduc's crossed the line and gained the zone. Thomas works the puck in his own zone. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Slides the puck across to Evans. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Sits by the check. Oh, quick save. Battle along the boards. Scoops up the puck here. And he passes it up ahead to Carrier. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Hofer. Quick feed to Kyrou. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Evans carries the puck in his own zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Passes the puck over to Parayko. Here's a short pass to Suter. Uses the force on that hit. Evans picking up steam. Offside the call. Will get a reset.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Habs have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. The Blues win the draw. Tosses it on to Sundqvist. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And the puck's kicked free. From the open ice, they gain the line. Quick pass to Hudson. Shot! Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick shot! And he keeps that one out. Puck picked up by Hudson. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Sends the cross-ice pass. And he takes the feed. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end.
Davidson's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse, as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
St. Louis steps inside. Feeds it over. Oh, a clutch save.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Laying the body. Just wide. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Montreal's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Puts it on net. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Hofer's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick pass across to Kapanen. Oh, great read on the play. Takes the feed. Moves it to Kapanen. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's to Anderson. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck across to Anderson. Fires it! That's a textbook save by Hofer. Works it across to Joseph. Looking to make something happen at center. Dumps it into the O-zone. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Moves it over to Torpchenko. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Great defensive effort with the stick. Evans moves the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Tries to get the puck over to Joseph. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Picked up along the boards by Torpchenko. Gets it over to Caulfield. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Dobson. Nice save off the tender's pad. Battle along the wall. Slides it across to Evans. Puck moved over to Dobson. Quick feed to Evans. Grabs it with the glove. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. St. Louis plays it along the boards. The Habs gain possession. Flies it over to Slavkovsky. From the neutral zone now.
The Canadiens are showing a lot of depth tonight. That second line has been real effective. I've been very impressed with them, James. And it's kind of a luxury when you have a couple lines firing, but when your second line is your top line, you know that you're finding a way to produce.
St. Louis has the puck. Directed over to Torchenko. Montreal's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Gains the zone. Here's a feed in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. And he coughs it up with the pass. Shuts him down. And he takes the pass. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Picks off the pass.
Montreal.
He's got a step. Scores! Quick as a hiccup inside the back of the net.
Now, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
The Habs are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Buchnevich has got it in the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Gallagher. Poleto's crossed the line and is on the attack now. St. Louis has it behind the net. And it's kicked away. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Shot! Denied by the puck stopper. Montembeau's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Curtis, they score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound.
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
The Blues are showing a little pride here in the third.
And really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Smart defensive play there. From point blank. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Takes a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Davidson. Levels him with the hit. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Hofer.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive explosive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Montreal's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third.
Dishes it off.
That's intercepted. Puts it on net. Oh, what a slick stop by Hofer. Takes the feed at the back end. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Taking it from his own end. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Down the right side and into the zone. Quick shot! Scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift. True competitors know what it takes to be hard on a puck, James. And this is a perfect example of hounding, being tenacious, and then getting the puck and doing something with it. So going from a defensive point to an offensive point and producing.
St. Louis has to keep their foot on the gas pedal now. They need more offense.
Well, you know their opponent is going to be looking to protect the middle of the ice, get in those shooting lanes, so they're going to have to find ways to get shots through and to get net front presence.
Fires it on net. Oh, what a stick save. No corner given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Hudson. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Grabbed along the board by Struble. Slides the pass over to Bushnevich. Oh, what a play to give up the bounty on the block.
This is my kind of play, James. You got to get in the shot lanes late in the... Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Fowler's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Hofer's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Suter's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Suter. The Blues looking against the half wall. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Kessel. From the blue line, they take control of it. Finds nothing but air on that shot.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zone. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Moves it to Suter. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. The Habs have it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Kapanen's got it along the boards. Turned aside by Hofer. The Blues move it ahead. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Toss up the puck after that hit. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Montreal's on the attack. Driving right to the front. And a great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
They'll look to keep up the attack here on the power play.
Less setup, more rapid fire against a goaltender who's already tired.
Suzuki's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied. Fowler standing up, ready to go.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. St. Louis is back to even strength.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Montreal's got possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! Big time stop!
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Now he slides it up to Kyrou. Good read with the stick to break that up. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Sundqvist got it along the wing. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Slafkovsky's been flagged for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse. And you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get it out. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Quick feed to Shen. Handles the pass. Glove save made by Montembeault.
Homer's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting, and it provides energy.
Kapanen's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Suter's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Montembeault's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Kapanen's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Suter's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, don't feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Hofer's going to hang on for a whistle. Suter's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. St. Louis has it in their own end. Angles it over to Holloway. St. Louis on the attack. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Holloway's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
Sends it in on the attack. Pass to Bjugstad. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Slides the puck to Parayko. Avoids the push check. Makes it look easy with the glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Suzuki's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Montreal's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. A chance in front! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Strong defensive effort. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. They clear the zone. The Blues gain control of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. And the penalty killers will get a well-deserved break here as they kill off the man advantage.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
The Canadiens gain the zone. Passes it over. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Dobson's got the puck. Slides it across. Gives them nothing in front.
Hofer's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Suter. Stopped by the goaltender. The Habs scoop it up along the boards. Montreal's looking to break out. And now he angles it across to Caulfield. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Shot! Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on that. Not good enough.
Feeds the puck across to Davidson. The Blues have it now. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Reaches out and uses the stick. Puck grabbed by Fowler. The Blues have it now. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Takes the feed. He got all of that hit. He grabs the puck here at the point and makes the routine save. Scrum along the wall. And the puck's knocked loose. Here's a pass to the middle. And it's blocked. Fowler's got it across the line. Sends it over. And he gets enough to keep it out.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Habs will play it in their own end. And the puck's booted away. Intercepted in the offensive end by Bukestad. Quick pass to Bolduc. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Feeds it over. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Nice dish from the left wing. Oh, he stopped that blocker. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. With the stop.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Look out! Comes up with a glove save! Moving into the attacking zone. Denies him with the pad. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Struble. Looks to set up at the point now. Moves it to Shen. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Canadiens been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. Quick feed to Hudson. Handles it along the blue line. And he shut the door on that last play.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves the puck. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. What a steal in his own end.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Approaching the final minute of regulation. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. St. Louis has the extra attacker out with the goalie on the bench here. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Well, that's still the deal, James. The insurance marker, a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that put the game to bed.
Montreal's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Sends a pass over. And now he moves it to Thomas. Montreal's got the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the feed at the point. And that banks off a stick. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Moves it quickly over to Caulfield. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blues look to start the transition game. Right up the gut into the offensive end. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done. Trying seconds and he makes the save. That's all she wrote from this one. Montreal's mindset was to get a lot of pucks on net, and they certainly accomplished that tonight.
Yeah, you know what the pregame meeting was about, that shot-first mentality and to attack the lanes. That's exactly what they did. They disguised the shot, they changed the angle of it, and they always had the net drive looking for a rebound.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at the celebration here, Cheryl.
And you gotta love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.